And Ruth said, Entreat me not to leave you, or I will return from following after you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if aught but death part you and me. Ruth 1, verse 16 and 17. The example of Ruth is the example of true salvation. Millions who have never been born again presently clog the churches. Sinners are saved, not so much by their acceptance of Christ, but by God's acceptance of Christ on their behalf. But sinners must accept salvation in order to profit by the divine acceptance of his person and work. John 1, verse 12. Naomi is on her way back to Bethlehem. To accept Jehovah, Ruth must leave Moab, just as a sinner, spiritually speaking, must leave the world behind. Ruth was willing to do that. Not only did she tell Naomi that she would leave Moab, but even more so, where you go, I will go. Now we have full consecration. Not only will she leave Moab, never to go back again, but wherever Naomi leads, that is, wherever Christ leads, I will go. And where you lodge, I will lodge. In other words, your place of ministry will be my place of ministry, and whatever that might be. Furthermore, Ruth will no longer identify with the Moabite people, but rather with the people of God, accepting them as her people, and Israel's God as her God. This commitment was for time and eternity. Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. In other words, this was not a momentary decision of emotionalism. It was a decision for time and eternity. Acceptance of the Lord of glory, which means that she had to turn her back on her family, her land, her country, and all that she had once known. And so it is with those who follow Christ. The consecration of Ruth is very simple and a perfect example. Her reward would be a far greater magnitude than she could ever begin to ask or think. This Gentile girl, this cursed Moabitess, due to her faith, would find herself in the lineage of the coming Messiah. Nothing could be greater than that. Matthew 1 and verse 5.